How's it going, YouTube? This is Mr. Gaming for Fun coming at you with Zing test hands because I got a request for this on my last video, and I just ended up planning on trying to think how I can show you guys this and certain test hands, what you guys can do. And shout out to Jamie Dowd for the one who sent me that as a comment, and I am sorry if I mispronounce that name. But let's just get into the video and let's just see a couple test hands if they'll give me some good combos right now. So let's see. Oh, and by the way, only couple changes from the video was adding Trishula. And my last tournament, I actually pulled a Trishbania, which I just added into this. I just added it in because I was sick of the Alkahest Magician. So those are the only changes. Everything else is still the same. And anyway, let's go into this. So we got a Torrential, a Chaiwane, Creation, Waterfall, and Suwani. And so with this hand right here, it's like, if you end up going first, I would recommend put down Suwani, or if you want to try to spam and wait on your opponent, set the Chaiwane, put the 3 traps face down, and if they try to pop your monster, you can use Creation to get two free monsters. If they try to summon something, you can Torrential. And then if they don't try to do anything at the end of the phase, you can use Waterfall Dragon Souls to search out Jiaotu or anything, or you can send the Suwani and Chaiwane if you still have them for draw +1 with however many you send. You send just Suwani, you draw 2. You send both of them, you draw 3. And then it's like your next draw for the next turn would have been Needle Seething, which that would have came in handy. And then let's see if we can try one more. And then I'll pick apart some cards. I'll show you guys some quick combos with that. Because what I've learned is people do not trust back row anymore with more traps coming in. People do not like them. I actually had a guy scoop at my last locals I went to. It was game 1 actually, or round 1, sorry. He was playing DDD, and with my guys keep recovering, keeping field presence, he scooped game 1 because he wasn't too thrilled with it, and then he scooped game 2 because of skill drain when he brought out Borolo Dragon. Alright, so next few cards: Path, Ceiling, Charge, BN, and then Waterfall Dragon Souls. And let's say this was a hand that went second. The next card, Perfect. You got Jiaotu. Now, let's say you know what your opponent's playing. You summon Jiaotu, and you send BN, and you send Path to the grave, special summon 2 Yang Zings from the deck, and if your opponent doesn't Ash or negate it or anything, let's say they're playing Goki, you can bring out Zephraniu along with Paolo, and because everyone basically runs traps and everyone's trying to Dark Hole and Regeki you, you can go into level 9, which send the Zephraniu to the extra deck, send the other 2 to the graveyard. You can bring out a pretty solid monster you can just sit on, Xiao Feng. He'll be immune to spells, and your opponent cannot activate Earth, Dark, or Wind monsters effects from anywhere. That's the hand, the field, the grave, the banish zone, and I don't know if there's any cards, but anything from the deck either. So it would lock down Goki decks with this combo, any dark decks, and if they're playing like Yosenju or let's say fucking Magispector, if anyone's still playing that, because Kieran's banned, so no one can use Kieran. But let's say instead of instead of these two, let's say you know your opponent's playing Mermail because Dragoons just came back to 3, which thank God we needed it. Let's say you bring out Bixie, the water one. And let's see, to make that level 9, we need the level 5 guy, Tautai. I love the one Tautai because guess what? They can't steal it with Borreload or any other like mind control. I've seen mind control being used more often now. But so the only things you'll lock down are darks and waters, which still not that bad. And he'll be immune to traps. So if you have your skill drain or even the needle ceiling right here, if the opponent brought out 3 other monsters, your Shao Feng, you can sit on it and not worry about losing it. But just some ideas for playtesting, and then it's like other cards to sit on. It's like Creation's really good for getting your stuff to keep spamming on the board. Oasis is just that call of the Haunted that we have, and it puts them in defense, which I prefer if I'm in a pinch. You have your own Solemn Judgment, which works as long as you control 2 face-up Yang Zing cards. Let's see, yeah, 2 Yang Zing cards. You got Warning. Then, let's see, anything else? That skill drain's really good because, let's see, hold on, just, that looks like, yeah, that's all the cards. Okay. So, one of the decks I played against was a Go Key deck, and I actually drew into 3 of these along with a Paolo, and so and it was a Paolo and a Zephyr Niu. So I had Zephyr Niu in my hand. I had these set, 3 of these, along with a Warning that I ended up drawing off Upstart, because this was like turn 1 for me, but I went second. And let's see, whatever, we'll use BN as our Paolo right now. But let's see, to make it 5, actually, there's 1, 2, 3, and there's our Paolo we can actually use. Alright, so what happened on last week's game was I ended up setting him. I ended up setting these 3 just to bluff the opponent because I couldn't activate. And I had this in the hand. And so on his first turn, or his second turn, he ended up playing Exchange, taking this, and I took his Monster Reborn of all things. But all I did was sit on the Paolo with the 3 back row. Actually, where's that Warning? Because I had that one too, and I didn't use it because I wanted to save life points. But I had these ones. Just traded that for a Monster Reborn, and then he started attacking this, and I got summoned another monster, and then I tributed for, or not, sorry, I brought out my second one of these, so I had that waiting there, and I had a Suwani, which the kid, he really doesn't like this card because all I do is summon it and I keep poking him. But wanted to make some videos for you guys. It's like 2 in the morning and I'm unable to sleep, but gotta be up at work tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. But it's supposed to be my Friday, so can't wait. But let's say a couple monsters you want to bring out. You want to bring out Catastor. You can do 2 with 1, fill up 2 slots. You can do it with Jiaotu, Paolo, and Bixie. He'll use unaffected by spell or monster, or sorry, spell and traps. And because the opponent's usually not playing dark decks because everyone wants Goki and some other cards, this will be really good. We got Armides stop monsters, and then I'm doing my 3 Yazi still, which when I did this deck the first time, I should have been playing Yazi more against a crawler grind deck I was playing against because they kept targeting my guys, and I was trying to spam out Baxia and when I was running 2 Shao Feng. But yeah, just thought you guys would enjoy and let me know what you think. If you guys have any ideas of decks you want me to do on profiles, I'll I'll see if I want to make them, and yeah, we'll go from there. So have a good one, guys.